So without further ado, here are my top pieces of advice for Renee and Dave. Number 1, learn to love the annoying little things that your spouse does. They are not ever going away. Instead, they're actually getting worse with age. So if you can't seem to find ways to love tripping over shoes every time you walk in the door, or always having to replace the toilet paper after you've started to go, remember, at the very least, these tiny inconveniences are a small price to pay for living the rest of your life with someone who loves you just the way you are. Number 2, I know it will be hard, but now that you're married, resist the urge to sit around and eat bonbons all day. Take care of yourself and make sure that your spouse does too, because at the end of it all, your body and your health is the only thing you're guaranteed to have for the rest of your life. Number 3, marriage does not make you telepathic. It's easy to think that your spouse knows exactly what you're thinking at the right moment, but it just doesn't work that way. So just like I tell Charlie 1,000,000 times a day, use your words. Number 4, okay, this one's gonna sound really dorky, but I highly recommend having a monthly meeting. Believe it or not, 70% of your marriage is a daily routine that happens over and over again. So getting on the same page about how it all rolls out and how it's all gonna get paid for is gonna make everything run more smoothly. Number 5, don't ever forget that everyone is just trying to do their best with who they are, what they know, and what they're capable of. Assuming that others have good intentions will get you far in your marriage and your life. Now, this last piece of advice, and this is really the most important one, don't listen to unsolicited advice, and especially not the advice of a slightly buzzed friend from high school at your wedding. Really. If you really want to be happy in your marriage, you have to find a way to tune out the noise and figure out what works for you as a couple. So with that, I ask that everyone raise their glass, and I will raise my glass.